Alright, so we are live. We are in front of all the people. Shout out everybody on Facebook and Twitch and everywhere in the world. As you can see,
what is?
we have Mr. Bristow with us today. Very exciting day. As is the case, we are here to bridge the gap. My name is Holden Stephan Roy, and basically what we're going to do is run through the life of Mr. Bristow, talk about him, get to know him a little bit better, and throughout his journey, extract some knowledge nuggets that we can all use to apply to our general growth and becoming of different and better people. How are you doing today, Mr. Bristow?
I'm doing great, man. As always, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely awesome to hear.
Yeah, I got big things going on.
I see that. I see you got a lot. Like you got like some real good sounds, some high production. I see Breaking Records may have just picked you up to go do some fascinating and energetically inciting things.
Yeah, man.
So it's definitely
I'm the new Breaking Records radio host with the most.
That's
Know what I'm
awesome,
saying? I'm
man.
on Saturday nights. Kelly brought me on.
That's really cool.
I'm excited about it. Shout out Breaking Records, man.
I'm excited for you, and shout out Breaking Records. A couple of them have come through and told me I talked to Kelly and Oasis already, and it was really fun to get to know them a bit, and I look forward to talking to them again in the future. But today, you are in fact the star of the show, and I do like to start these all off with a kind of a token question that I ask. It's a bit of a story, and when it lands, you know, you'll be able to take it in whatever direction you feel makes the most sense. And it kind of starts with my girlfriend. She's washing the dishes, and she's got her phone playing, and she's bumping that Black Eyed Peas song, the I got a feeling, ooh. And she's vibing, and she's doing her thing, and I'm like thinking about this song, right? Because now she's doing chores and dancing around, and so the song's kind of like chores music and exercise music now. But I remember 10 years ago, this guy was the club banger, and everybody was smashed at 2 in the morning, jumping up and down in circles, having the time of their life to the same very song. So I thought it was super nifty how like music can like evolve over time like that. Like all these club bangers once upon a time turn into like these chores music, this exercise music, which made me think about the Cardi B's and all the club music of today, and how in like 10 years that's gonna be the chores music kids watch their moms wash dishes to and stuff, and that's just kind of what it's gonna be. But then I realized then that these musical vibes, right, they kind of play like different roles in our journeys. And when we think about our own musical journeys, we often start in this like adolescent phase when we become a little bit attached to a certain sound and are forming our identities. But the truth about the situation is it kind of goes like way back before then, like as early as we can remember even. Like I remember being like super duper young, and my dad had all these gray boxes and amps and tape players and shit hooked up to the wires, and he would be busting these Led Zeppelin tapes, and at night it was that shitty 90s techno stuff that was being played on the radios. And my mom used to cop these like knockoff disco albums and like play those into tape decks and whatnot. So a lot of tapes and radios and just different vibes and sounds that got like created by like my parents' influence and stuff. Like this every Christmas, the garbage techno Christmas hits remix, whatever. I hated the music then. It's probably great now. If I bumped it today, it is what it is. But really, I wanted to know more about a young Bristow, as young as you can remember. If you could walk us through a little bit what it kind of like sounded like to be a little Bristow.
Well, you know, when I was younger, we used to mess with the tape decks, and I would take like the Vanilla Ice and the MC Hammer, and you press play, pause, and record, and you could actually put in ice, ice, baby, ice, ice, baby, and then drop it with the hammer with the, you can't touch this, you can't touch this, and then go back to Naughty by Nature. You know what, OPP? Yeah, you know me. Ice, ice, baby. You can't touch this, you can't touch this. That's how it used to be when it was a kid playing with the tape decks.
Yo, how young were you when you were doing this? How young were you?
Oh, shit, I was about 10, 11, 12.
Yo, that's...
You know, 1993.
Firstly,
when I was doing that, man. You know, when
that is one
when Naughty by Nature first came out, and Young MC and Fushnikins and, you know, the Black Sheep and Big Daddy Kane. I was in grade 5 when Big Daddy Kane came out, you know.
Honestly,
So that was
everything
it.
about that answer was amazing. So off the jump, you started with, yo, basically, we used to use tape decks to create the samples that y'all's doing with your computers now. We used to cut it together and make hype-ass mixes of our favorite hook parts of all these songs. Like, that was wicked, and then you just busted it out. I love that answer, and it makes me really excited to get into it more. But we gotta, like, run it back even younger. Yo, you gotta understand. What I learned
Okay.
is the people
Oh,
love...
you're talking about Michael Jackson.
We're
That's
talking
what you're
like
talking about?
when you use as well. It's just so I started asking people this question, and we found out that like, yo, shout out Hash Real for being on Twitch. It's nice to see you
Yes,
here.
my boy. What up, baby?
But it's like really what we found out asking this question is that the audience tends to like hearing about when you 5 and y'all are doing plays and shit, or if you was a drawer. So we kind of run it back then because, yo, we hear about the texts and the sounds. Like, was y'all a vinyl family? What kind of stuff was your parents bumping when you was getting your chores on and stuff?
Okay. You know, it's funny you asked that, man. You know, we used to have these records, but they're like the little records. I'm not sure what they're called. I forget right now, but my mom, she had a whole case of them, man. We used to play all that old music, man. We started off with like Dirty Dancing and shit like that.
The 45s.
I remember as far back where wrestling used to be huge, and we actually had the wrestling record, and we could play like all the old wrestling anthems and shit like that. We used to play with that. What else did I used to do? Oh man, like Michael Jackson was huge for me back in the day, man. I remember because I slept on the top bunk with my brothers, and it was mirrored ceilings. So The Man in the Mirror was a huge song for us, and I used to like the mirrors were like so close to my face, man. Like, and I used to think that you know the Man in the Mirror was really in there. You know what I mean, bro? And Michael Jackson was like the craziest thing. I had a good friend back then when I was a kid. His name was Justin. He was a black guy, and we started our own group, and we were called Black and White. And I started this shit when I was early, man. I have a Scottish family, and there was a big famous singer out there. Her name was Carmen Miranda. And she used to wear the basket of fruit on her head. And my mom, because we used to have always Scottish family come over to our house every summer, have big party and stuff like that. So my mom used to dress me up. And I used to have to sing all these songs. I was dressed up in like a Scottish kilt. My mom, this is some weird ass shit, but my mom used to wear a bra and put fucking oranges in there and shit.
That's serious.
I used to sing this song. I remember it, man. It still goes. It goes. I know the actions and everything. It goes. I love you very much. I think you're grand. See the moon above. Whip to beat the band. Do you like my lips? Do you like my eyes? Do you like my hips? To hypnotize you. Oh, it's so crazy ass shit.
Bro, that is...
Yo, this is Bristow's Nuts, baby.
No,
I don't know
perfect.
if you know, but I'm a different type of character, brother.
That's what we love.
I bring that high energy.
Nah, this is perfect,
I ain't scared
man.
of nothing. You know, I'm coming out hard. This is my first year actually being online and doing my music, you know, and I'm pushing it. I think I'm doing well.
My guy.
And yeah, I'm having fun, baby.
But you're like perfect. This is what we do here. That whole story, the mirror, everything. That's why I ask these questions. Yo, who else is going to talk? Like, that's it. Like, everybody else in the world is going to ask you the other stuff. We're going to talk about how you stared at the mirror and got inspired by Michael Jackson and somehow. But when did you form this group, this Black and White?
My brothers just scared the shit out of me.
When did you start
my brothers just scared the shit out of me. They play that song every night on purpose.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, so are you the younger one?
No, I'm the black sheep, man.
Okay.
I'm in the middle.
All right. You definitely weren't the oldest if people were scaring you, is what I took from that.
Yo, you gotta keep smiling, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be on and
Come
off,
on,
my
Holden,
guy.
man. I know I don't know you. You need to keep smiling, brother.
I'm not that good smiler. I try. Yo, I did the whole 2-hour interview with this dude,
Keep
Iron
smiling,
Solomon.
man.
I
Come
smiled the
on,
whole
show me your
thing.
teeth.
Yo, you're.
Show me your teeth.
All right, there.
Show me your goddamn teeth.
All right. So yo,
So you know Jesse and Sean, then, right?
Yeah, I do.
Smoking Ink.
I do know them. Extremely
Yeah, man,
talented.
they my homies now.
Yeah, I heard all the Roswell beats.
I love
and
them
was
guys.
Like, yo, that was some fucking fire shit that came over there. No, for
Yeah,
real.
I run on Roswell beats.
They're really well done. Extremely talented group of people.
Yeah.
All right. When you back when you were young and you
man,
said you
sure.
did this black and white group, when did that happen? Is that like super young still, or is that like teenage young, or how young is that?
Oh yeah, that's like grade 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so like young, you're already busting
we did
into
the talent
it.
show in grade 5.
Yo,
Yeah, I was. I've been doing music my whole life.
dude, that's super nifty. Like honestly, just the
but
fact.
there's lots more to my story, man.
That's what,
like that's nothing.
that's where we start, though.
I've conquered a lot of demons along the way too, man.
That's fair. I tend to go real chronological with it, right? Like the story starts when we all little, and we already learned that you were busting out the talented stuff. Like honestly, like at the youngest ages possible, you were already getting an experience, already getting your showmanship in. Cause yo, you see what you're doing today, and it's really well done. So I find as we talk to people, we just get to hear this like experience come out of them. So basically, when did you start to get into music more directly yourself? Like you started to pick and choose beyond, like let's say the Michael Jacksons and the stuff around you. What was like some of your first early favorite stuff?
Well, shit. I had some problems. I ran away from home when I was 15.
Okay.
And I was a street kid, man. And I had a hard time. And but no matter what happened, I was always writing. Like I have raps now that I spit today that I wrote when I was 15, 16 years old. I memorized, bro. That's my talent. I got probably 60, 70 songs memorized in my head. And they're from since back in the day, And that's what's good about me now is that now I'm writing now, and it's like the craziest shit be coming out of me, man. But back then, 18 years old, I created a cocaine problem. And I ended up in rehab. I was 22 years old. First rehab, and I was always writing. And, I wrote songs. I started a group when I was in grade 9. We were called the Miners. And we just did our thing, man, for fun, And then, it started getting a little serious when I was about 26 years old. I ended up at Voodoo nightclub out of Windsor there.
Okay.
And I emceed for DJ Ruckus. He was a techno DJ out of Detroit.
Okay.
And I ran hot body contests for Voodoo nightclub. And I became like top 10 promoter in Canada. My personality was too big, and I created a lot of attention. I started dressing up as Superman and shit on this Friday nights in the street, and I brought a lot of people into the club, man. I remember I stole the lineup at a Royce the 5'9's concert and brought them all into my club. True story, man.
I definitely appreciate what you're saying.
Started getting noticed, when I met Mixmaster Mike. I was a huge Beastie Boys fan. And I got to actually dance on stage with Mixmaster Mike. It was fucking awesome. And Treble Charger was there, and I met Sam Roberts. Sam Roberts saved me from security. and everything. I hung out with them all. And that's when it really started popping off for me.
When
then,
when did
I got
this
caught up in the scene again, man.
okay, all right, so when did all that happen? It was a so I'm just trying to follow the story.
Shit, you can't even remember.
No, it's like this highlight reel of like moments like pop, 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 and I'm like, yo, these are a lot of really interesting moments. And then like
Tons.
So
I could write a book.
You probably should write a book.
So much shit happened to me, man.
Honestly, but
I will. When I'm done doing what I'm doing now, I'm gonna write a book.
I would definitely read that.
But yeah, it was crazy, man. I started getting a little serious. I ended up in my last rehab. I got off the streets and everything, and then I opened up for Swollen Members, and I was doing shows for Robbie G.
What?
And then I did a whole bunch. I did Troy Ave, I did Young Stitch, I did Obi Trice, I did Swollen Members, I did a Cash Money Records show, did all kinds of shows, man. Danny Diablo, Chief Camachi, fucking Adlib, all of them, man. And I still wasn't taking it serious. I still wasn't taking it serious, man. I was still fucking around, And then, long story short, I met a woman, and a good woman, and we had a baby. And I started getting for real, started getting real. Life was like hitting me hard. Took me a long time to adjust. And then I had another baby. And I started being serious, man. And, I just, honestly, Holden, I just started getting serious. Like, this year. 220. And I decided to go online. I started it last March when COVID started. And here I am, man. I'm putting out like 4 or 5 videos. And I'm killing it. I push myself. I just keep doing it every day. And I do something every day to better myself, better my music, put myself in a better situation. That's why I keep doing these interviews. Do these interviews, fucking show myself, expose myself. Not expose myself.
No, I get you.
Well, I'm not going to expose myself. I'm not going to expose myself.
You're an interesting character, and you have said a whole lot, and I have no idea how to piece together this timeline. I feel like you have patches of career and then patches of...
Fuck the timeline, man.
All right, we're running through this.
Let's just have some fun.
No, I just feel like you've done so many interesting things that are worth like exploring with more detail. Like honestly, you went to some place where first you stole people from Royce the 5'9's crowd. How did you become a promoter? Tell us about being a promoter more. Like you've just done a lot, and we need to talk about them with more details.
So I was in rehab, and I met this girl, and she had big time problems. Her mom wanted to talk to me on the phone because the girl was like attached to me. She wanted me to bring her home. So I went from Guelph to Homewood rehab. I took this girl and I brought her home to her mom. They let me stay there for a little bit. I felt uncomfortable. So I said, fuck it. And I stayed in Windsor, and I went to the Salvation Army. And I lived there. And I was walking down the street one day, and I seen a sign. And it said, Mixmaster Mike, Sam Roberts, Treble Charger, be here, we'll give you some free tickets. So that's for Voodoo Nightclub. So the owner of the club loved me right away, put me in the hotel. Started paying me cash, $200 a day, plus he put me in the Days Inn. And, I started just talking to people, man. That's what I do, bro. I talk to people. I love the people. I love the people. And God damn it, they love me.
You are wonderful.
And it started from there.
So,
and then I got the 10-day countdown, and they kicked me out.
I don't know what a 10-day countdown is.
Superman took over the streets.
Fair
I
enough.
swear to God, bro, when Dr. Dre and Eminem threw that fucking video where they're dressed up as Batman and Robin,
Okay.
they stole that idea from me.
Of course.
I swear to God.
I believe it.
They used to see me out there.
Okay,
You know, I remember it's Windsor, Detroit border.
Oh shit! Okay,
You
that
know?
does make sense. I was like, oh, okay, where are you from? Like,
Right.
where are you from? I don't think we've
I'm
established
from
that.
Hamilton.
Okay.
I'm from Hamilton, but I live in the country now. Ain't nobody finding me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Hamilton, though. I had some problems, and I traveled around a bit. I finally got my shit together. I'm 4.5 years clean. I feel good.
Yo, you should feel good. You're fucking incredibly talented guy. Yo, the big thing about you that I found interesting in your art is just the authenticity mixed with versatility. What I mean is, yo, you put your heart on your sleeve in every fucking song I heard. Well, I listened to basically everything I found on your YouTube, and yo, it's really solid work. But then every song is also just like, you're like, fuck that genre. I'm in this genre now. I'm doing this vibe now. I'm in this mode now. And I just fucking think it's so incredible how like versatile you are as a creator. So like,
thank you, man.
Is this
no,
like,
that's what I'm trying to do.
And is that just how it's always been with you with the art?
I got a techno song coming.
Yeah, I love that. I'm really into that these days.
Like I said, I feel like I'm very versatile, man. I don't want to just do hip hop, man. I want to do everything.
I like that.
You know, I want to do blues rap. I did the country rap. I did the hip hop Latino. You know, I got I just did what was that, hardcore rock with Best Damn Roofer.
Yeah, it was a great song.
You know what I mean? And that song's a hit, bro.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I got a techno song coming.
I'm also really on that techno vibe myself right now. But like, what kind of people like?
Yeah, it's a Roswell beat.
Shout out Roswell Beats again, though. So like,
Shout out Roswell Beats, motherfucker.
But yeah. So like, basically, you said you did a whole bunch of performances, right? When did you first start getting into performing?
Oh yeah. Probably when I was came back from Windsor. I was 26, so 28, 29, 30.
And so
started doing big shows.
How did you get involved in that? How did you like? Was it because you were promoting and you knew them, or like how did you get into it more?
Well, I talked to Robbie G. You know who Robbie G is?
I have no idea who Robbie G is.
Okay, so Robbie G's like he's out of Guelph, but he's in Kelowna, BC now. He was with Swollen Members for a while.
Okay.
He was touring with Swollen Members, Mad Child, shit like that, and he runs 90 Nickel with Peter Jackson.
Okay.
Pretty sure. So Robbie G's on that level. So he's independent. He's doing really well, and he runs a lot of the shows. So I got tied with him, and we hit it off with each other, and I've done tons of shows for him.
Yeah, that's really cool. Which are some of your? Do you have any like cool stories or memories that you'd be able to share from that like patch of shows that you did with all those people?
Oh yeah. Obi tried to steal my girlfriend.
Did he?
Seriously. Obi Trice. I met him at the Chicken and Waffle House, and we hung out for a little while, and then I flooded the whole party with Bristow's Nuts T-shirts, and everybody. I had all kinds of people there. I sold the most tickets. I killed it. I did my set, and when Obi Trice came on, he was bombed. He was drunk, man. And he actually took my hat off my head and he put it on top of his head. And he started singing like some fucked fucking Frank Sinatra or something. I don't know, man. I got the video.
That's amazing.
But he started the whole train. And, they tried to grab my girlfriend. And Obi tries grabbed her, and I fucking clotheslined him. Straight up.
That's serious.
And there's nothing he could do about it. So, yeah, that's the story there.
That is...
I smoke weed with Mocha only.
That's cool.
I hung out with Dan and Diablo. I brought him back to the after party. I hooked him up with some chicks. We all crashed there. Chief Kamachi, ad lib. And, I started off from there. But like I said, I didn't take it seriously. It was like a party for me, and I was cool, right? I showed my personality. Everybody always loved me. And I was always having a drug problem. And it brought me down. Right. I hated it. I hated myself for it.
It's a super honest thing.
That's when, I did a Young Stitch. Like, I just did a show with Young Stitch in London there a couple weeks ago. And I got the feature. I got the feature with Young Stitch. It's coming up, and got a bunch of heavy hitters coming. Hopefully, COVID pending, right?
Right.
But I got the video coming out in July with Young Stitch. I got the song coming with Kelly Maloney, Break the Records. I got Ulysses is coming, Tino's coming, Bruiser's coming. The Best Damn Roofer is going to be here. I got a comedy show. I'm roasting a pig. I'm building the stage at the end of the month here. We're killing it, man. I got like 2 acres in my yard. So we're doing it big.
So if I understand...
as long as Ford opens it back up by July, we're killing it.
Yo, but you just said an interesting series of things.
I also...
You're not just throwing a show. You're making like this whole event where there just happens to be performers.
Yes, I am.
So you're really like... This is like a festival that's going on your land.
Pretty much. We're also doing a video shoot that day with me and Young Stitch.
That's
gonna be awesome. Casper Marcus is coming. Reality's coming. We got a lot of big hitters. I got the flyer out there. Check out for full details on Facebook.
Definitely make sure that
Bristow's fucking album release. It's my first album ever. It's coming out because I'm clean and I'm serene. I'm killing the scene. Now I mean.
Dude. So tell us a bit about how you got into this album, abbamode. How did this all like come to be? How did you what inspired you to like first of all start taking this all seriously again and get into this run? Because I saw you just started releasing, just a bunch of stuff started appearing last year.
Yeah. That's right. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I couldn't have done it unless I got clean.
Right.
Okay. And I'm not ashamed to talk about it. It happens to people, and it's never too late.
Right.
I'm 42 years old. Hey, bro, and I'm a little older, and I don't give a fuck. I got this talent, and I decided last March I'm gonna put it all out there. We made a decision. Talked to my wife. She's down. I don't want to live with regret. I have to do it. It's something I have to do. And that's it. That's where it came from, man.
Yeah, that's incredible. So, yeah, one of those...
so I made the decision to start putting out shit.
And some of the stuff you started putting out, it was older work? Because I know one of those tracks, you said you were like 31 now in like one of them or something like that. So I'm assuming you have some older work, or did you like re-record it?
Yeah.
Or was this just stuff you had made back in the day?
Oh, I have tons. I have tons of older work. But, all the stuff that you've put out now is all new.
Mm.
So I potentially have so many things I can put down. But I'm trying to create something new and fresh and keep up with the times.
That's fair.
You know,
I really like that.
I'm actually growing. I'm growing. I'm growing as an artist right now. You know, I'm getting better and better. Each verse, each song, each video I put out, it's better than the next.
Yo, I do.
I'm sure you can tell.
I saw your growth in the videos. Like, a lot of people would say that, and then it just doesn't elevate. But yo, you went from like the really nice video with the kids and everything. You know, the next video it had a car and whatnot, and then all of a sudden you're fucking in Braveheart land, and it's like seriously next level. And I'm like, that actually is a big elevation in terms of like video upping. I would say that is one of the nicest videos that I've seen in a really long time.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, I work with a very creative filmmaker. His name's Josh Tiller. I think he's like the best in the game, and he captures my vision, man. And this video that we did, the last one there with the best damn roofer, it was out of this world. This guy, you know, I think it's probably one of the best videos he's ever made. You know, he believes in me, and we're moving together.
Yeah, it's really cool to hear.
Straight up.
So he does all your videos. He's gonna do the mom moving forward.
Big shout out, Josh Tiller, ZT Media. Check him out. He does good cover art. Does all my flyers, all my cover art, everything. Josh Tiller, he's a motherfucking man.
That's incredible.
You heard it from me.
So at what point did you start like actually making the album? Like,
so I'm working on the album right now still.
Oh, you're still working? You know? So it's like an in progress thing.
So I did this. Yeah. It's a progress thing. I got some, you know, tracks stored right now. Nobody's heard. Bunch of unreleased stuff, and it's gonna go on the album. And when the album goes out, I'm hoping it's gonna sell. I think it will. I got some T-shirts coming. Got some T-shirts coming at the end of the month. My new logo. Bristow's nuts, baby.
That's dope.
So, you know, I'm gonna get some masks made and all that, and sell some merch at my show. It'd be great.
So, what's the name of the project?
And we're having fun.
We are having fun. What's the name of the project?
It's gonna be real life, true stories. Yeah, everything I write's about my life. You know, everything's a true story, man. You know, if you want to talk about a song, I'll tell you right now why I wrote it. Why I wrote it like that. You know, Daddy Needs a Break was my breakout song. You know, I was having problems at the time. Me and my wife, we had a split up. And, you know, I had to leave. And, you know, when we worked it out and I came back, I realized that I just needed a break. You know, I was frustrated. You know, I got 3 little girls, man, and it ain't always easy.
Yeah, no.
And we needed that break from each other, and we got it. And that's when I came back and I wrote Daddy Needs a Break. Did my first video ever. It
was a stellar video.
True story.
I really liked the song a lot. There's an authenticity to it. Plus, I think what I like the most about your music is how I don't really know that you're actually writing it for anyone, so to speak. You're just kind of writing it because it's what you had to write. That's the biggest feeling I can get from like every song, like a sense of urgency in like the content. Like it's just and then the delivery is usually really stellar too. But yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even like really catch that that's what it was. I was actually sitting there going, what kind of break does he need? Does he need a break from being a parent? I swear I was a little confused, and then you explained it. I'm like, that makes more sense.
Kinda.
But it
was kind of like that, you know.
And
times are tough, man. Trying to pay bills, and you know, maintain your household, make sure your kids are fed and taken care of, and you know, being a good dad, trying to be a happy dad, and it ain't always easy, like I said.
Yeah, but it's important to...
I love my kids, man. You know, my kids are like everything to me, you know, and I'm raising them. I'm trying to raise them properly and be involved, you know, with their lives. You know, my daughter, she's singing, she's playing, she's taking piano lessons. You know, I got a new song coming up with her, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that is really amazing. Honestly, you sound like an incredible person. I'm
She's only
like,
7 years old.
you sound like the kind of person
You know, I
that
try
like
to be funny. I'm
inspires.
funny and everything like that. Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, I'm a funny guy. I got all this high energy and everything that, but when it comes to the end of the day, I'm a real person, man. Try to be as real as I can.
I like that. So, what's the story behind Turn the Lights Out?
Okay, here's the story. I don't know if you heard the country rap, the
Uh,
country video I did
I heard
with the
one.
guy,
I think I
the
heard the song on
cowboy guy.
Spotify more than I saw the
No,
video.
because it got taken down. What happened was I had a falling out with the guy who sings the hook on the song "The One I Love." It's called
Hmm.
"The One I Love," and he sings a song. Goes, I don't know her, but I know her enough. I don't know her. She's the one that I love. I don't know. It's not on YouTube anymore because there's a big story behind it. The guy, he went behind my back and copywrote the song behind my back.
Oh shit.
And we were doing this like package, promo package with these guys from California, and it cost $1,500, and they got like 450,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel. The video actually went to 122,000 views. You know, it was a big one. And he went behind my back. He copywrote the song behind my back. So what
Wow.
happened was we had a big falling out. I didn't want no part of it. I told those guys, fuck off. Don't fucking promo me no more. And they're actually going to sue me and everything. So I was like, fuck you. And I'm not friends with him anymore. So what happened was I decided that I'm going to do the turn the lights out. So if you notice in the video, we actually kill the cowboy.
You do. I did notice that.
That's him.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's the guy's. I'll give a shit. His name's Billy Buff. He's a fucking asshole. Tried to cheat me. And he tried to take advantage of me and my family. So we did the video. We turned the lights out. We killed the cowboy. And I don't even know if the guy's seen him. I don't even care. But that's what that was about.
It definitely explains the energy and the passion in the track. I like the song a lot. It's a mosh pit banger. It is what it is.
Thanks, man.
But
Yeah, it's different. It's out of my element.
But even with
But
that,
you
it's
know, I
like
tried my best at it to keep that rock and roll flow going.
you killed it. And I'm glad that you're sharing everything that you're
Thank you.
sharing, because when people hear stuff like this, they can learn from it, which is the best part about, I
Yeah.
guess, going through things.
You know, that's the shitty part about the business, man. You know, I actually just bought a beat from somebody, and they didn't give me the wave files. I've been asking and asking. Like, so you know, they ripped me off.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, man, you got to be careful. You got to be careful who you deal with, man. And you never know. Like, it could be like your best friend. You know,
Yeah,
best friend will rip you off.
I mean, I feel like everybody that's made it wouldn't have songs about this if there wasn't some truth behind it, and I guess everyone encounters it in their own way. But if you can feel that into a banger tune that is just as good as you did, then I mean, at least we can get something powerful out of it. I mean, that video is nuts. It's fucking a great song. I love the outfit, the aesthetic, like just everything with the green beard and shit.
Yeah.
Like you're just like,
Yeah,
who
man.
is this guy? Like,
You know, I don't know if you know the other podcast show. It's called Shooting the Shit.
I know them because like they're on my radar more than I have really. I
Right.
talk to them like I want to in the DMs, but I don't really know them.
Well, I did my makeup up and went on the show. You're lucky, bro. You're lucky I wasn't feeling weird today.
You know what? I'm a big fan of the Psychopathic Records
You know,
family. So like, I would have fucking loved that, dude. I really would have. I mean, I'm really into the whole
yeah,
vibe.
it was awesome, bro. It was awesome. They loved it. They loved it. They couldn't believe I did it. I don't care. I went on the Eddie G TV show, and I pretended like I was sleeping, and I was in my bed, and I was sleeping, and I woke up. I was like, holy shit, what's going on? I thought I was on an Eddie G TV show. And then I went to the washroom, and then I shaved my head on the show, and I jumped in the shower on the show.
You are a
And
character,
then
sir.
I ate cereal like crazily, like it was jokes. That's what I like doing, though. But I figured I didn't really know you that well, so I'd come on and just be real.
You're definitely an experience. I am never gonna forget this interview for the rest of my life, and it's not a bad
Yeah,
thing.
boy.
You stand right the
I'm
fuck
making
out
an
in the-
impact. I
You
made an
do.
impact again.
And like, it's important though. Like, as an artist, right? Like, a lot. I mean, there's not many times that I've actually had a guest who's like, "Fuck your show, I'm doing what I want," and got away with it. You've like pulled that off quite successfully, and I'm impressed by that
Thanks,
more
man.
than anything else. Because it's
I
like,
appreciate it.
you know what, Bristow's gonna do what he's gonna do, but you're not boring. You're making it fun. You're just kind of like, so
Yeah,
it's like, even if
trying.
people don't necessarily care as much about the music, the character is just fascinating. Like, do you? And then, as
But
y'all
it's
know,
not a character.
well,
It's not
I
a
mean,
character. It's me.
maybe it's a poor choice of words, but it's like, when you encounter somebody online, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you get to know them as far as you can get to know them via the internet, is I guess what I was in my head with that. But
Yeah, true that.
how did you get to the part then where all of a sudden you're doing Breaking Records radio, which is pretty fucking cool? I'm not gonna lie. I watched them and I'm like, they get some really fucking cool guests and whatnot.
Yeah, they do. And I've been talking with Kelly for a while, and him and I video chat, and we're funny. We're funny with each other. And he put a post out there. I called him and I said, "Yo, what the hell? Why not me?"
Mm.
And he's like, "Wow, wait a minute, man. Like, yeah, you." I said, "Yeah, man, let's do it." So I started doing it. Did my first show last week. I'm trying to figure out programs here so I can record at home and everything. I got my new mixer board. I got my new mic. I just got this computer. I'm making moves, man. Making moves. And the more I put myself out there, the better. So fuck it. I'll do anything.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I love your energy, for real. Have you started the radio show? Have
And
you?
Kelly Maloney. Yeah, I aired last week,
How is
and
it?
I was hype. It's good, man. Yeah, it's awesome. We play local music. I introduce everybody. Give shout outs. I get to promo myself. And I'm a natural.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I could.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for yet. Like, I'm just having fun with it right now. I'm putting out some good music, some good videos, and let's just see how it goes.
That is probably a better attitude
Right?
to have than a lot of us have, though. Because a lot of us overthink things, and
Hey,
you
man, I'm
just
just trying
sound
to
like
keep it
you're
real.
running it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be running it.
So
I need more time. Just need some more time to get my shit together, and I'll be running it. But yeah, my entry. What'd you think about my entry? Did you like my entry
I did
for
actually.
the contest?
I did.
Breaking records?
I thought it
Breaking
was pretty solid.
Thanks,
I thought your flow flipped up a lot. I'm
Yeah, I
not
think so.
I'm not a judge or anything over there. And
I'm not trying to win it.
in full
I'm not
disclosure,
trying to win it.
I haven't
I'm
done
just-
very well in their contest. Fair enough. But like, I think your entry stood out, and what I thought was super nifty is I liked it the second time I heard it, because when I played it on my stream just now, I realized, yo, I've heard this before, and it was like a happy feeling. You know, like when you've heard something before, sometimes like it's a happy, like, yeah, and sometimes it's like a, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, this was more of that positive. Like, I remember listening to it, and I had like, and it was like, no, this is like, the dude is coming in. Like, you have like a dancing on the beat kind of quality to it, and like, from a content perspective, I felt like you were humble flexing and slapping people, and I enjoy that personally more than the grandiosity. Like, grandiosity.
Cool. Thank you. That's a big compliment.
I don't know. I do a lot of album reviews, right? So like, I've listened to hundreds and hundreds of albums at this point, and so a lot of things people are impressed by are like, I mean, yeah, but like, okay. So it's like, and I wasn't really saying a lot, but like a lot of the similes and puns and things like that, when that's basically the main part of a toolkit, I'm like, but that's the most replicatable thing, right? Like, anybody can in theory learn to write this shit, you know, and ultimately copy the formula, so to speak. But when I listen to somebody like you, and another one that's good is Five really stands out for the same reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot of passion and authenticity in the bars, where it's, yo, there's flexes, but it's not really the core of it, right? It's like just part of it, and the core of it is more like, I felt from yours that I fucking need this, I'm having fun, which kind of coincides with what you were just saying there. But that would be like the main energy I took from it.
I was doing those other content with the Clash and that,
right?
And then Five came in, won it, pissed me off, you know. And I came in second or something, or third, and then the next one came, and OG Verbs.
He's good too.
Fucking won it.
I like OG Verbs. Now OG Verbs is a guy who really.
Fuck, man! I keep coming like second and third behind these guys. I gotta get them.
I understand that frustration.
Shit.
But it's fun though.
It's hard because they're good, right? But like at the beginning, when I first like seen these guys, they're like awesome. They're unbelievably awesome, man. And I never thought I could compete. But then I'm coming behind second and third behind these guys. So it kind of built up my confidence, you know, and finally I dropped this one for Breaking Records. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I need the feature from Junk. I'm trying to get the feature from Junk. He's my next, step on the ladder, you could say.
To be fair,
at the end, I call him out. Like,
I saw that, and it didn't really click.
Junk, I want the feature.
And I like the candidness of it. Like, you're just not even fucking around. This is what's going on here. And I think there's like a charm to that, right? Like, but like, again, your precision.
Yeah, right.
Is amazing. And then nobody else could have written that verse. Man. And that's my favorite. Like, if I'm judging shit, here's the closest thing for anybody that cares. I give a fuck that nobody else could have written that verse as much as possible. That is the most interesting thing to me, is the level of, like, that's it, replicatability. And when I listen to pretty much everything you've done, I don't think there's people out there that could really do what Bristow does, because you're just being, like, it's almost like you said, it's like a journal of sorts.
I think so, too.
And it's not at a technique front.
I'm like different, like original.
It's more that you're like an artist, rather than like you're like trying to like sell a product or whatever. You're just like, you're a whole brand, a walking brand that's just beautifully you, man. Like,
thank you, man.
Everything about it, like when you're watching that picture and it's like Bristow's nuts and you're just like pointing at it with this boyish fucking smile on your face in these little like slideshow video, I'm like loving it. It's like this, and all these pictures of you just being happy, and just like you get this whole energy where even if it's not like a high budget video, you're still selling yourself to me. As I felt like before I came into this interview, like I got a good sense of who the fuck you were from your music. Sometimes I listen to music and I'm like, I mean, it's dope, but like, I don't know anything. You know, you don't know anything about it, and so this is also my preference.
Right.
You happen to do
it
shit.
It could actually backfire on you.
Definitely can.
You know, there's a lot of guys out there that they're dope artists, but then, you know, you meet them and they're fucking pricks. And then it's like, I don't even like this guy no more. Right?
That's fair, eh?
Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah, I totally get that. I'm just trying to like learn how to navigate the world of all of this personally. It got overwhelming real fast in my life. You know, just a lot of like hundreds of new faces and names just out of nowhere at a pace I'd never seen before. Yeah, and that's like a little hard to like.
See, the thing is, with me, like I have all the experience. I've been doing this for a long time, but I just came out. Like I just came out in March, but I've been doing music for fucking 20 years, 25 years. You know? So when I come out, I'm coming out hard. You know, I'm already grown. But it's funny because now it's like I feel like I'm growing and growing and growing more now than I ever have. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, but that's a cool thing in life. I mean, it would become boring if you just stopped growing. My opinion. So I think the fact that you bring this energy, dude, like, you gotta understand, like, I'm like 33, right? So often in my life, I sit there and I look at really boring 40-year-olds. Okay, like, just people who are fucking boring. And it's really hard to like find people that are older than I that like are actually just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go be myself and pursue my dreams. And you know, like, to me, that is a super appealing way to approach life. So to see anybody doing it is dope, but to also like, you know, it's like you see somebody that's like ahead of me in the game, like, fuck it, I'm gonna reinvent myself and just be the best me I can be is like the fucking coolest shit ever. I don't know how else to better express that.
No, it's true. It's true for sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to be me, trying to be myself, bro. You know, and I do good at it. I'm good at being me. God damn it.
I mean, I know you say that like as a joke.
That's the thing, man. Like, don't change.
You are good at
just
being
be yourself, man. Don't try to be nobody else. Don't try to be like everyone else. Just, you know, like, be different. You know, be comfortable and different, and be yourself. And no fuck with everybody thinks. You know, I got tons of haters, bro. Haters hate me. you know, I got people out there that hate me, and they used to be like some of my best friends. And just because I'm doing well at what I'm doing, that's hate.
It's a complicated thing.
Fuck the hate. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, the friends you lose. You know, I get more support from people I don't even know than my own fucking friends. You know funny,
how often I've heard somebody say exactly that, though? Like, that seems to be the most common shit ever.
I mean, like, my friends support me. Don't get me wrong. But, like, they support me because they love me, you know? And they support me. But, like, people I don't know are supporting me now. It makes me feel like my music is actually really good.
Your music is actually
it's
really
like
good.
Your mom saying, yes, you're so good, baby, or whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes. I just can't stop smiling. Hey, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Show me your teeth.
Yo, Bristow, you is a serious one for real. I'm enjoying this. I don't know how to process this interview, as in this is like, I've never been in this moment in my life, but I like it. I just want you to know that this is fun and I'm vibing with you.
I hope everybody else likes it too.
Oh, they do.
I know I'm talking funny because I keep hearing myself in my headphone and it's on a delay.
Oh, that
is. Do I sound funny?
You sound perfect. You sound great.
Do I sound funny?
Well, as far as my frame of references go, you sound wonderful. And yeah, it's different, right? And different is always good. You come in and you're being yourself, right? And at the end of the day, that goal is to kind of bridge the gap with you and learn who you are. And if this is who you are, then this is who you are, and this is the best way to learn it. So I'm seeing the chat move,
That's right.
meaning that people are still here watching, which makes it blessed. And everybody
can't see
seems
the
to be
chat.
reacting. You just gotta go to twitch.tv/behindthatsuit. And that's it.
I'll check it later.
Yeah, it's alright. It'll be in the video when it's all live after. You'll see the chat coming through the whole thing and everybody's comments in
Is
real
there people
time.
on?
Yeah, there is. We have a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. What's up, my people?
Like, it literally, as you said that, jumped up to 11 people watching right now. 2 are on Facebook. I know Jesse from Smoking Ink is here. Ismail's
What up,
here.
Jesse?
Your lady
What are you
friend
doing?
Bonnie's here.
Putting freaking ponytails in your hair?
And Willie Scandals is here. They've been commenting pretty constantly.
Bristow's nuts.
So yeah, there's definitely. If y'all have questions, by the way, you can definitely feel free to ask too. It's just to show your level of
Okay,
engagement.
just don't ask why I'm so goddamn good looking.
Well, I mean, that's just the facts of it, because you are. I mean, we don't need to ask
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm a sexy ass motherfucker. Check out my beard, bitch.
Yeah, I like the beard. I'm a sucker for a good beard. So if somebody has a good beard,
Hey, I like your beard too, man.
I
Hey, I like your
appreciate
beard.
that. It's important stuff to me.
Nice
Yo,
beard.
Ismail has a question for you though. He wants to know if you have
What up, Dad?
features on your albums.
What's that?
If you have any features on your album outside of your daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I got Young Stitch. I got Dino. I got Casper Marquez. I got Kelly Maloney. I got the Best Damn Roofer. I got my daughter, Savannah Starr. I got Smoking Ink. Yeah, man. We
That's
killing
wicked
it.
stills. That's a lot of people lined up. How many
Yeah,
tracks are the project?
It's gonna probably be like 20.
That's a full fucking album. Look at that.
My first album. I'm putting everything on it.
Yo, we got a good question from Willie Scandals that we didn't even touch on yet. Have you dabbled in the other elements of hip hop?
Like what kind of elements?
So there'd be the graffiti arts, there'd be the DJing, and there'd be the breakdancing, b-boying. Those would be the other
You know, I used
elements.
to do a pretty badass up rock. Up rock dance, man. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it, man. I'm a pretty awesome dancer.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, I used to hang with Style Lords. There's a guy named Trix. He's like one of the best breakdancers in Canada.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he hang out with Double Ice and those guys. Yeah, shout out Double Ice.
Shout out Double Ice.
What the fuck, Gwen?
He's
gonna be my DJ at the party, man.
Oh, that's sick. Shout out Double Ice.
Yeah, I used to rave a lot, man. I used to be like a badass raver. You know, and I dance all night long. I love dancing, bro. I stick out in the party.
Willie would like you to bust a little move for us.
Yeah. Here. Well, you want me to thread the needle?
Whatever you want to do, man. I'm down.
Probably do the Running Man. I wish I could, bro. I got enough room back here. Actually, I got a buddy over here, right here beside me. And, he does backflips and everything.
Yo, that's serious. Y'all are like just ready to go. Y'all are just like,
yeah, man.
Yo, so who's your?
I got these poi balls. You know what those are?
I do not know.
Poi balls?
I do not know what a poi ball is.
It's like the ball on the strings, and you fucking and they glow in the dark and shit.
Oh, I do know what those are. I know exactly.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
I just got them for my birthday.
Yo, those are wicked stills.
Yeah, they're wicked.
I did a little bit of raving once upon a time. So I seen them in action.
I met DJ Rectangle.
Nice.
You know who that is?
I do not.
Yeah, he's like a hip hop fucking DJ.
I do not. I'm also from Montreal, so like I'm in like a whole different universe.
Oh yeah.
That's like.
Go Leafs, go.
Yo, honestly, here's what happened. I'm not that like into hockey for reals. Like I cared, and then Habs fans happened in my life, and I'm not like into it like Habs fans are. So then I met people from Toronto, and they started asking me questions like, "Yo, like we don't care," or they started telling me, "We don't care like you care," and I'm like, "That's interesting." And then I realized it's a little more one-sided, like Montreal, than it is Toronto giving a shit. Is my experience with this so far, and I'm like, this is weird. This is weird how much Montreal cares about this thing that Toronto doesn't seem to care as much about.
Yeah, man.
That's my overall thoughts on that. So go Leafs, go.
Well, I'm a huge Leaf fan, and we hate Montreal.
I'm just like,
Carey Price can suck my butt.
I just, yeah,
Traitor.
I'm not, yeah, I'm not the hugest sports person. It's like I get it on an ethereal front because I've been here my whole life and I understand it. But like, I just went to Toronto and had great times, so I have all love for Toronto. I just
Yeah, I
remember
hear you.
it's just all, it's nice. It was nice, right? That's all I can think of. I'm like, fuck it,
I
Toronto.
actually want to go out to Montreal.
Montreal's blessed.
Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Yeah, man. I give it a couple of months and it's like super blessed this weather. Right now it's in the weird weather phase.
Yeah.
But no, I don't even mean like COVID. I mean like literally you don't know what's gonna be like outside. Then all of a sudden like late May, it's like beautiful, fucking hot, nice, gorgeous, humidity, whatever's, and it's blessed until like August, September, and then it gets weird again. So it's great. So
Well, I talk to Jesse and Sean like almost every day.
That's blessed.
So I know what's going on out there.
Fair enough. But yo, we had another question from Ismail. Who's your favorite comedian besides yourself?
Who do I think is? You know what? It's so funny. Like when I watch TV, like I don't watch comedy show. I don't like them. I don't think they're funny. You know, I watch like Criminal Minds and shit, CSI and fucking Murder. You know, and my favorite comedian.
Yo, that's so interesting. Why don't you find them funny?
I don't know, man. Like, maybe it's because I'm funny. I don't laugh. I don't think it's funny.
I feel you on that though. I'm not a huge fan of comedy
There's
either.
no show that I can say like that I like. You know, there's no 2.5 Man. I don't like it. You know, nothing makes me laugh. So, sorry, but I'm my favorite comedian.
That's a good answer though. What's Bristow's favorite time to call people?
When they're shitting. Fuck you, Jesse.
I just kind of left it there without saying who it was.
I knew it was him. This guy calls me from the shitter every day.
That's amazing. That's hilarious.
Like this guy gotta call me when he's on the shitter, and they say I'm weird. Oh yeah, okay, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Should I say, Pop?
Yo, we got another question from Lindell over here. Who's your original inspiration?
Michael Jackson.
Fair enough. That's what I thought it was,
He's
but
the best,
he
man.
wasn't there for
And
that.
I love Biggie Smalls. You know,
Okay.
Biggie Smalls is my favorite rapper. But you know, like when I was a kid, I was very inspired by Michael Jackson, and I loved Michael Jackson, and everything was Michael Jackson. And I know, like, he turned out to be a weirdo and all that, but I'm talking about his music. Like, I know every word off by heart. You know?
Yeah, that's really cool stills. I mean, just to
Yeah.
just to have that level of passion towards any kind of a musician is cool, but like that's a pretty good person to be memorizing the words of when you're little.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ismail. Go
I like
sorry, go on.
all that fast rap, man. When I grew up, man, Naughty by Nature. You know, Foo Snickens, Busta Rhymes. Those are all my favorite.
I definitely appreciate that. I also appreciate your taste in TV. Honestly, I get it. I like stuff that's like I find like nifty, like in some kind of like I don't know educational component or something serious like real going on, or even if it's fictional, but like I don't know, not funny. But from Willie again for my question, who would be Bristow's dream collaboration?
Oh shit. That's a big one.
I was like, it stunned him.
Yeah, man, it does. Wanna know why it stuns me? Because I'm not just doing rap. What do you want me to say? Eminem?
Nah,
Like, what do you want me to say? Biggie Smalls?
I wanted you to
Tupac?
say the person
Like,
that
it's not just that.
who like
You know what I'm
anybody
saying?
could be anybody.
Yeah, like there's different types of genre of music. Like Beastie Boys. I always wanted to be a Beastie Boy.
I
You
get
know what I
that.
mean? I fucking love to join the Beastie Boys. I am a Beastie Boy, motherfucker. I did the Beastie Boys air band in grade 10. Barton High School. Yeah, I got kicked off stage. I was wearing my McDonald's uniform. Swear to God. Yeah.
I love the way the stories just intertwine into stuff. Um,
They're all true.
and
I
Willie's,
know people think I got crazy stories, but it's all true, man.
I think it's just that they're interesting stories. Personally, I wouldn't even go like that they're all that crazy per se. You've just lived one of those lives that comes with stories, whereas sometimes
It
you
comes
live
with my
lives.
personality.
Yeah,
I attract all the crazy.
I would argue you attract the interestings too. You
Yeah,
attract
true
you
that.
attract the people worth having stories with. Sometimes, like yo,
Yeah, for sure.
just imagine being at an accountant party, just a bunch of accountants at a party.
Boring.
You know, like that's I picture it. I don't like data that much. You know, like
Yeah.
like so it's like you kind of want the Bristow. The Bristow brings the end. I get it. That's how you'd be an excellent promoter. Just seeing your presence.
That's it.
No,
What else we got? Who's out there?
so we have Golden
Who's out
Jenny
there?
from Norway is here.
Who?
Golden Jenny's from Norway.
What's up, Doc? How you doing?
Lindell's
I'm Bristow's
saying you're
nuts from Canada.
hilarious.
In the armpit of Ontario.
That's amazing. So, do you play instruments?
No. I'm learning how to play the piano.
Yeah, that's real cool.
Yeah, I'm learning. Because my daughter's taking virtual lessons. So I have to sit there with her. So I'm learning too. I actually just got a mini grand piano.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a mini grand piano. I had to go help out Dan Barker. And he had a bunch of pianos, and I had to move them all, and so he gave me one.
What? So you just got a piano?
Yeah, I just got it.
Just like that?
Yeah, for free. And he paid me $200.
$200 and a free piano is a serious deal.
Yeah, man. It's like a mini grand piano, so it's perfect for my daughter. So yeah, I just got to get it tuned up.
Yeah, that's real cool.
I just got it.
So
yeah, I'm learning how to play the piano.
So you're,
Fuck yeah.
So you really just anytime anything interesting pops up in front of you, any opportunity, you're just gonna run with it.
That's right. That's what I do, man. I don't. I wait for opportunities. I take advantage of opportunities. I don't want to let them pass anymore. I'm like the yes man. You know what I mean? Seriously.
No, it's a good attitude to have. I'm actually trying to learn how to be more like a yes man than a no man. It's very like I'm instinctively a no person, and I have to like force myself into yeses more and more often as time goes on because it's a more interesting.
It opens up more doors.
It's it. So it's like you said, sometimes reactions, it's like how it is, but the more you say yes, the more you end up in positions where new things happen. Willie just asked an out there question. If you could arm wrestle any female athlete, who would it be?
How about I just arm wrestle Shakira?
I'm in. I'm down.
I would love to. How about I just wrestle her?
Go for it.
Fuck the arms.
Fair enough. I accept that answer in all of its greatness. So what's coming out?
I don't know. Maybe Amanda Nunes.
Fair enough.
I want to see if she can beat me. I don't think she can.
I'm not really sure who.
She's
Amanda...
a tough ass bitch, though.
Fair enough.
So you ever fucking throw those haymakers?
Sorry.
Holy crap! See her beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I did see that. That went around.
Yeah, man. That chick hits hard. I wouldn't want to fight her, but I'd fucking arm wrestle.
That is an amazing answer. See, what happens after your album drops? What are you going to do after that?
I'm going to do another one.
Just jump right back in, make the second one, keep pushing it?
Yep. Why not? Let's see how that goes.
Yo, I love
Well,
it.
I'm waiting for COVID, man. Like, I'd like to go on tour. I want to do a tour, right?
I hear you. So you're gonna start the touring situation the second you're able to properly go touring and push that grind.
If I get invited,
Fair.
I have a plan, man.
I believe you.
So I'm climbing the ladder. I'm calling out junk right now. Come on, let's go. Them going from Hercules.
So you're basically trying to grab the features of the different people that you want to work with and then elevate it to get to a point where you want to be. Yo, that's serious stills. Are you gonna... I appreciate your grind. I think that you have like this serious artist attitude that is like different than a lot of people I've talked to. Like, you haven't once mentioned words like numbers or anything like that. You're just like, nah, I'm here to make my music, and then I'm gonna make more of the music, and I'm gonna go play
and then
the
do
music.
some more music. I'm a true artist, man.
Yo, I love it. Ismail
I love music.
Ismail wants to know if you freestyle off the top.
Sometimes when I'm drunk, but I don't drink that much.
Fair enough. What's your favorite music video?
Oh, music video?
Yeah, that came from Lindell.
Like of
I don't know if it was
people?
of yours or of all time, but now I'm curious for both. Like, just your favorite from other people and your favorite from yourself.
My favorite one is the one we just did.
Right.
But turn the lights out, because like I said, every video is getting better and better. So that's my favorite now. But Tupac, Dear Mama.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, man. I did a project on it when I was in high school, and I skipped a lot. I skipped a lot in high school. I didn't graduate either, but my proudest moment is I got 25 out of 25 on my English media project. It was Tupac, Dear Mama. Because when I was a kid, I ran away from home, and I had problems with my mom.
Yeah, that's like, I like how...
I actually have a song out there. It's the mom song.
It's a good one.
And it's really deep, man. And a lot of people relate to it. If you check it out, like, I've had people crying.
No, dude, I heard it today. Bro, it's a big one. I heard it. I feel it. That's why
old song.
But yo, it's really cool that... Okay, so I didn't know how old it was until like you said how old you were, and I realized how far back those tracks were. Cause like,
that's when I was 31, right?
Your music has like this timelessness to it, where I swear I thought that it came out like recently.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny because we remade the beat that I'm doing with Maloney. And it's more hip-hop-y. So it's going to be awesome.
So we got another question from Jesse. What's your favorite of all pastimes other than music?
Is he being serious? Is he being serious?
Man, I'm reading it. I'm just reading it. You can see it in the video after. You'll be like, okay, it's a legit question. Is he being serious?
Well, it's not the same as his favorite pastime.
I don't know what his favorite pastime is either.
No, man, just spending time with my kids. Kids, man.
Yeah,
music, cool. Kids, music, kids, and then kids again.
He says he's dead serious.
That's what I am.
And I'm glad you answered that. Yo, I could tell that you love your daughters, man. I could tell the passion you have for it. And I believe you. I'm with you with this.
Yeah, man.
So you don't have any video games or anything like that you play?
No, I don't play video games. I got PlayStation 3. That's about it.
Yeah, that's really cool, though. I mean, I think it's cool that you, like, I'm a bit of a sucker for a here and there video game, but, like, as time goes on, I find my, like, entertainment fading away as I pursue this whole passion thing a lot more, and I just kind of think it's cool that you can just live your life, like, for the things that you care about the most.
Yeah, well, things are tough right now with COVID, and the kids are out of school, and my wife's working, and I'm home with the kids, and I'm doing music. And I worked we've been together for 10 years almost. I've worked my whole life, but she wanted a chance to go out there and do what she wanted to do, and I wanted to do what I wanted to do. So now it just works. So yeah, I'm at home. I'm at home with the kids, man, every day. And it's different. But I'm learning a lot, and I'm intertwining it into my music.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I like when you said you did a song with your daughter. I thought that was one of the coolest things anybody had actually brought up on my interviews. Cause
well, she's good, and she loves it. And we've been, even all my kids, man. We've been singing since they're able to talk.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I got a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and we're all singing and dancing every day. I'm gonna form like a girl group, and I'm gonna get rich, bitch.
That's serious.
True story.
No, I believe you. I was like, he's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. My kids are talented.
I love that. Yo, man, man, I come from my dad told me to shut the fuck up and not sing version of it, and so just to even see you encouraging it is just blessed.
Yeah, I have to.
It's really cool.
I believe in my kids pursuing their dream, and that's what I'm doing. I'm 42 years old. I'm pursuing my dreams. It's never too late. Never. Don't let nobody tell you different. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna be 80 years old, still rapping with my kids.
Have grandkids by
I do the grandpa rap. Grandpa needs a break.
Yeah, there's those 2 grandpas that are crushing it on YouTube doing gangster rap right now. Is all I'm saying. So it's completely viable. No, that's amazing. See, what got you to do a techno song?
I love techno. When I used to rave back in the day, go to the after parties, I used to rap over techno. People couldn't understand it, but I loved it. I loved the flow. I got that fast rap, and I rap over the techno. Wait till you hear this techno song, man. The hook's amazing.
Dude, I can't wait.
Can't wait.
It's honestly, it's one of my favorite genres right now. It's the techno rap hybrid.
Yeah. Hey, hit me with some links. I love to listen.
That's fresh.
I like a lot of drum and bass. Drum and bass too, man.
I'm really tapped into this. I started to tap into the Montreal rave DJ Twitch scene because it's fucking blessed that they're all on Twitch. How do you feel about stuff like Twitch and the online world and all of this?
I'm just learning. I'm learning everything, man. I got a Twitch account, but I haven't used it yet. And, I'm having a problem going live where I'm at because I'm in the country, right? And the internet service is fucking whack around here. I got the 3-pack router and everything, and still having problems. I mean, I can't get Bell. I can't get Kojiko. They don't service here. So I got some shitty ass internet service, and I can't do everything I want. I want to start my own show, Bristow Shit Show.
Yeah, I'd watch.
Let's talk about shit.
Literally.
Talking about Jesse taking a fucking shit online.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he doesn't know. I got pictures of him.
That's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but I mean, I didn't even ever think about that internet thing. Sometimes I can act like a bit of a diva in Montreal, but we do probably have really fucking good internet by comparison. Jesse says he'll do it. He'll take the shit online.
Yeah. Okay. Bring him in.
If you want, it's not impossible. It is not impossible.
Get on the fucking toilet right now.
But I don't know. We'll see about the shit thing. I'm like, what are the rules on taking a shit on Twitch? Because Twitch has rules, right? You can only go so far with some of this shit. So I'm like, I think if you don't see the shitting part happening, you keep it above the waist, it would be a legit, you could take a shit experience. You could hear the sounds. That would be acceptable. That would be within the realms of okay. You You could probably even show it after, and that would be like
Hold it.
acceptable too.
Do you know who the best damn roofer is?
Sorry?
This guy right here.
No, I was
Scam roofer.
at some point I wanted to ask because I know I met him through your music video, and that's as far as it went.
Yeah.
And then I landed on his page trying to figure out where you're at.
This guy's crazy. Okay, and he's got 40,000 subscribers. He's over 200,000 followers on TikTok. He got 170,000 followers on TikTok in 2 weeks.
Okay.
This guy takes shits online all the time. Go look him up.
I will. Well, I mean,
Yeah, he's
I spent.
an internet sensation.
I'm sitting there
I just was
staring
just
at
on
his
toast.
sweater that you have there.
It's a new sweater. He just gave it to me today.
And I'm sitting there staring at it, and you can let him know this is very fucking effective because I don't think I'm going to get this out my head for a minute. I'm going to be sitting here staring at this. I'm going, I got to know more about this best damn roofer. Like, I don't know anything about roofers. So the best damn roofer?
He started this 8 years ago.
That's serious, too.
And he tours in the States. They pay him like $3,000 for 45 minutes.
That's also serious.
Yeah, he just does like comedy, like skits and shit like that. But he also plays guitar. Okay. So he actually went to 97.7 Hits FM. They invited him on the show. They're going to play his song. And he just got all trashed and they kicked him out. He does it on purpose. He's got a character. It's BDR, best damn roofer. Calls himself Lord Big Time. He dresses up in his money suit and goes around and just makes everybody laugh. He's hilarious. He's the funniest guy I know.
So he would be the best
Shout
comedian.
out the Big Time Roofer.
So the best damn roofer is the best comedian not named you.
I'm little Big Time. He's big time.
Okay. But would you get into TikTok?
Too, right? Like he put the video on his YouTube channel, and it's probably got like, I don't know yet, but lots of views. Probably 10,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a big number. But honestly, I looked at your numbers and I was like, yo, that's a big number on your channel. So I don't know about his numbers, but I was like, yeah, that's a lot for a music.
Well, he just started his own show.
Nah, but for you, it was the like-dislike ratios. I really thought your like-dislike ratios were fucking impressive. I'm like, that's not just like good views, but it's good engagement. And that's what's really good. What's that? You have good engagement. So you have a good ratio of likes, comments to views. So it's like not only are people there, but people are interacting, and that's a fresh. Yeah.
Well, you got to keep up with your comments.
That's a good move.
You know, if somebody makes a comment, make two. You know, ask them a question, so they can keep commenting. The more comments you get, the better it goes through the algorithms. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's actually true, though. I mean, that is... Sometimes people say things, and I very much disagree, but that part's really true. Comments are really important. I answer...
Like, you know what?
A lot of them.
Sometimes, like bad drama, it's just as good as good drama.
Sometimes.
You know? Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes
you know, it depends.
Don't want the drama.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, for engagement, you know, if you get into a little tiff or something, just keep it going, because you want to know what? The next day, the person who's watching is going to be looking for you again.
That's fair. I don't know. I like to try to build it like with positivity.
Yeah, I try to be as positive as possible. You know how many times I want to tell people to fuck off and suck my dick? I don't.
Yeah.
Because I can't. Because it makes you look bad.
That's true.
But when you're the best damn roofer, and you don't give a shit.
But that's
you don't give a shit.
At a certain threshold, especially if it's part of your character, it's like trying to get mad at the jackass guys for being jackasses. Like it's kind of preposterous at the fundamental. No, that's super cool. So do you use TikTok a lot? I know I've seen that you had at least one rap video on TikTok.
Yeah, I haven't been engaging that much on TikTok. But, you know, I'm trying to build up my everything through Facebook. And eventually I'm gonna jump over to TikTok and Instagram and everything. But right now I'm just a Facebook guy.
I respect that. Facebook's my platform of choice. I'm not a fan of all the other ones. What are your thoughts on stuff like virtual reality?
Virtual reality? What do you mean?
Like with the VR headsets and all of the. Currently, there's a bunch
Oh
of
yeah,
DJs spinning in there. There's a
I'm
bunch
just
of.
learning it. I don't even like this headphone on me right now. I can hear myself, and then I fucking me up.
Oh,
I feel like I'm a robot.
I know what's happening. I know why you're hearing yourself now. I get it. Is okay because what y'all don't know is we have 2 Zoom calls for Mr. Bristow happening here, and one of the Zoom calls, so he's listening to me through the same channel. Anyway, whatever tech shit. Unfortunately, I just realized now it happened. I don't even know how to fix it. So I'm so sorry for the inconvenience of that, but you have been such a trooper for sticking through that. That must be real fucking annoying.
It's okay though.
Well, I'm glad because you're wonderful. You know that, right? You're a wonderful
Mr.
fucking
Wonderful
person.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I like you too now. Wasn't sure if I liked you yesterday.
Hilarious.
This joke.
Nah, I mean it's fair enough. But I like you. I like how sincere you are. It took a second to adjust to you. I'm like, no, this is different. But I like that. That's kind of like the say yes attitude, right? You have to say yes to the moments in life, and if you do, then it's a good time.
That's right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Fair enough.
I gotta get going.
All right, man.
Get the kids up there.
I appreciate you coming through. Definitely, thank you for coming. Thank everyone for watching.
No worries.
For everyone out there, all of his links are going to be in the description. Everything like that's going to be there. It's been popping through the chat, I think, as it came through. Everyone's saying thanks. They liked it. The people are already commenting their appreciation for you. So it was great to have you. So
check me out on YouTube, Brian Bristow. Bristow's Nuts, Spotify, all streaming platform.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And appreciate everybody out there watching. And on my end, you can go if you want. So, live long and prosper, everybody. Appreciate you.